Okay, so all can hear me. Yes, everyone can hear me. Okay, so we completed forces and laws of motion. Now we will start with gravitation. So who can define what is gravitation? Anyone who can define what is meant by gravitation? Yes, no one can define what is gravitation. Force exerted by a body on another due to its mass. So there is difference between gravitation and gravity. We will see its difference. But it can be understood that gravitation is just force between any two masses. So any two masses in the universe, they will be attracted by the force which is called gravitational force. So let us write down the definition of gravitation. So this is the force between two masses. So any two masses, if they will be attracted, there will be the force acting towards each other. Let us say this is mass 1 and this is mass 2. So mass 1 will be attracted towards mass 2 and mass 2 will be attracted towards mass 1. So this is just the direction we have seen, and their force will. So force is along the line joining the centers, and this gravitational force is always attractive in nature. This is always attractive. So it was Newton who actually gave a formula to find out the vector quantity. So it has magnitude and it has along with it direction. So we have understood now that what will be the direction of the force if we are talking about gravitational force. So Newton gave the formula that was called as universal law of gravitation. We will see what it is. But first let us write the formula to find F is equal to G m1 into m2 by r square. Now m1 and m2.
So this is the formula to find what?
Are you there in the class?
Yes, sir.
Who asked me this question?
For myself, Tejas.
Okay. So any one of you, I'll call out the name randomly. So let us say Akash M. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me this formula what I have written here? This is the
The
formula for
force
what?
is
This is the formula for force. Okay. Anyone else? Let us say I say randomly. Anvita, you can hear me? Anvita, can you hear me? Are you there in the class? Okay, Anvita is not present. Adarsh Desai, can you hear me? Adarsh, you can hear me? Okay, Adarsh also is not present. Okay, Akash M, you can hear me?
yes, sir.
Yes. Can you tell me whatever I have written here, what it is?
Magnitude, direction.
Yes. So now tell me, Tejas, I am asking randomly to anyone, all are able to tell. So you were not focused in the class? मैं बस
No, sir.
खत्म किया कि मैग्नीट्यूड और डायरेक्शन. इनफैक्ट अगर देखने पे भी पता चल जाएगा ये मैग्नीट्यूड है.
Sir, I just missed that point.
सो एफ अगर लिख रहा हूं तो ये एफ क्या होगा? वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट फोर्स.
Force.
ऐसा तो नहीं ना आप सिर्फ मैं यहाँ लिख दिया फोर्स F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square. So this just shows lack of presence. Be focused. This is the formula for the magnitude of the force. Direction we have already talked कि direction क्या होगा? दो ऑब्जेक्ट अगर है तो डायरेक्शन क्या होगा? इस पे फोर्स इधर लगेगा. तेजस टेल मी राइट ऑब्जेक्ट पे फोर्स किधर लगेगा? ऑन ऑब्जेक्ट 2. तेजस कैन यू टेल मी इस पे फोर्स किधर लगेगा? ये दो मासेस हैं m1 m2. तो m2 पे फोर्स किधर लगेगा? लेफ्ट या राइट?
सर राइट की तरफ लगेगा.
लेफ्ट की तरफ. दोनों अट्रैक्ट कैसे होगा? ये ऑब्जेक्ट अट्रैक्ट होगा मतलब दोनों पे फोर्स एक दूसरे की तरफ लगेगा. यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पर बताया था ना फोर्स दोनों पे लगता है. वही सेम क्वेश्चन मैं यहाँ पर पूछा. डायरेक्शन विल बी टुवर्ड्स ईच अदर. All can remember only 2 points we have. It's not like we are going to go through new formulas. ये बस 2 पॉइंट है. फोर्स है तो इसके पास मैग्नीट्यूड होगा एंड डायरेक्शन होगा. व्हाट विल बी द डायरेक्शन? टुवर्ड्स ईच अदर. मैग्नीट्यूड क्या होगा? G m1 m2 by r square. So what is r? R is the distance between the two masses. These are the two masses m1 and m2 और उसके बीच में सेपरेशन है r. Then the force is given by G m1 m2 by r square. This G is called as the gravitational constant. Gravitational constant. तो क्योंकि ये constant है, it will have fixed value 6.67 into 10 to power minus 11 न्यूटन मीटर स्क्वायर पर किलोग्राम स्क्वायर, ये यूनिट है. तो ये वैल्यू all must remember it by heart. So now if I give you this and the separation between these two masses, all can find out the force and tell me the direction. Direction is very simple. It's always fixed. It's always towards each other. So we will do the question, then it will help us understand more better. So just in a minute or two, quickly, everyone should write down and message me the doubts, whatever you have. So everyone, it is clear now what is this gravitational force. All should remember this formula as well for gravitation. This is the formula for the force between the two masses here. Why don't we see objects getting attracted due to gravity around us? We will get to this question a little later. जब भी हम gravitation पढ़ते हैं ये question जरूर देखते हैं हम. So everyone finished writing this down? Okay, let us see another thing now. So let us see now what is meant by universal law of gravitation. Universal law of gravitation. As the name suggests, universal means everywhere, everywhere in the universe. Whether you talk about Earth, whether you talk about Jupiter, whether you talk about anywhere in the space, this law of gravitation will be valid. So what does this law of gravitation state? Ye formula. But this is the formula. What is the law? From this formula, we can say force is directly proportional to product of two masses. So according to universal law of gravitation, force is directly proportional to the product of masses. It is equal to product of masses and inversely proportional to the square of distance separating the masses. Square of distance separating masses. You can just see this formula. I can say it is F is directly proportional to m1 into m2 and F is inversely proportional to r square. So from this formula only you can write universal law of gravitation. So what it is? According to universal law of gravitation, force is directly proportional to product of two masses and inversely proportional to the square of the distance separating the two masses. Because what is r? R is the distance separating the two masses. So from this line only, from this definition only, we can say, because this definition results into these two statements, from here we can say F directly proportional to m1 m2 by r square. And to remove this proportionality symbol, we bring a constant of proportionality, which is g. And experimentally the value of g is found to be 6.67 into 10 to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. So all can write down about universal law of gravitation, and then we will do some small questions based on this. Meanwhile, anyone has any doubt, they should let me know. Yes, instead of writing g you can write its value, but बार बार उतना value कैसे लिखोगे? So let us do now simple questions first from this universal law of gravitation. So all can try out first. So guys, some of you are joining and again they are going for 5 minutes and coming. कहाँ घूम के आते हो सब? हर 2-3 मिनट में कोई ना कोई आ जाता है वेटिंग लिस्ट में. Let us do this question. So we have two masses. You have to find the change in force. Find the change in force when masses of each object is increased to twice its initial value. Twice its initial value. And the separation is decreased by 4 times. Yes, quickly all can find out this one, and whoever will be done, they will message me in the chat. Okay, so let us see this. So initially, let us consider the force to be F when the mass is m1 and m2 and the distance is r. Let us say Fi is initial force. So final force क्या होगा? Each mass is increased to 2 times. That means m1 क्या बन जाएगा? 2m1. m2 will become 2m2. And separation is decreased by 4 times. That means r के जगह आएगा r by 4. So if you simplify, you are going to get 16g m1 m2 by r by 4 whole square, right? So you will get 16 into 4 by r square. So final force, what you are getting? 64g m1 m2 by r square. So everyone understood till this point? Then we are going to do. All of you understood this? Okay. So you are required to find change in force. So change in force क्या होगा? Final force minus initial force. That will be 64g m1 m2 by r square minus g m1 m2 by r square, right? So if you find the difference, you will see this comes out to be 63g m1 m2 by r square. ये समझ में आया सभी को? फोर्स चेंज इन फोर्स कैसे निकाले? एंड what was this g m1 m2 by r square? This was the original force, right? So this will become 63 times the original force. So all of you, whoever have got the answers, nowhere I can see 63. It is 63 times the original force. Okay, there is no issue. Everyone understood this one? Whoever did not understand, let me know. Okay, everyone understood. So I'll give one more question. All should attempt this one. If the force between two masses is increased to 4 times its initial value. So if the force between two masses is increased to 4 times its initial value, find the new separation if mass of two objects remain constant. So those who will do this, he will be the winner today. Quickly let me know the answer, not more than 2 minutes. Quickly, all should do. I have received only 4 answers, guys. The force will be G m1 m2 by r square with respect to the two masses, considering r as the initial distance. Now, force between the two mass is increased to 4 times. That means अब जो force बन गया, that is 4f, because this is 4 times the initial value, and masses remain same. So it will be G m1 m2 by, we don't know the separation, so let us say the separation is x. So you just need to find x square. So what we will do, we will put the value of f here in this equation. What we get, 4 times G m1 m2 by r square is equal to G m1 m2 by x square. From here you can see this gets cut, and we have from here x square can be calculated, that is r square by 4. So this will give x as r by 2. So what is the separation now? Separation is r by 2. Some of you have written 1 by 4 times. That's not right. So separation will become half. What is the answer? Separation becomes half. So let us do another question. if the masses increases by twice its initial value. And separation also increases twice. Find the new force if original force is F. Also find the percentage change in the force. Quickly, all will do this one. So new force, we have to find what was original force F. So this is G m1 m2 by r square. New force, let us say it is F dash. So it will be equal to G. What will be the new masses? Each mass is increased by twice its initial value. So 2 m1 into 2 m2 divided by separation also increases twice. So 2r whole square. So this will be 4g m1 m2 by 4r square. So this gets cut. So new force also you are seeing it is g m1 m2 by r square. So you have to find the new force. If the original force is F, that means only F is given. So we can say new force is F only. This is the answer. And what will be the percentage change? It is 0%. Because new force is same as the original one or initial force. So the change is 0%. right? Or no change. So let us say here I modify these statements here. So if the masses increases by twice its initial value and separation remains same, now you have to find the new force in terms of the original force F and the percentage change. Quickly, all can do this one now. All right. Hello, everyone. Can hear me? All right, guys. So what answer you all have got? Because my system unfortunately turned off. Let us just discuss this answer before ending. What answer you all guys have got? New force is 4F and percentage change is 300%. Can anyone read the question?
Sir, can I?
Yes, you can read.
If the mass is increased by twice its initial value and separation remains same, find the new force. If original force is F, also find the percentage change in force.
Right. So what is written? Masses increases by 2 times and distance remains same, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in this case, new force will be 4 times the initial force. And the change in force will be
3F.
300%, right? That will be 300%. 3 times the initial force. That means it is increased by 300%. All right. So we will continue with this gravitation. We are yet to see the gravitational force between the mass and the earth. And also we will get the answer for the question that if there is gravitational force between two masses, so why don't two persons standing at 1 meter start getting closer towards each other? So see you all guys in the next class. Bye everyone.
But
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye bye.